What's up, everybody? This is going to be a general reading for, your divine connection. So whatever you want to call them. I'm going with God mates, like a mate that divine spirit, the Most High God, has ordained to be for you. Other people like to call it twin flames. Other people like to identify with it soulmate, divine partnerships. That's completely your prerogative, whatever your situation is. For me, before I get into the reading, what a God mate, a divine counterpart is to me is someone that divine spirit has ordained for you, not so much based off of your earthly fleshly desires, based upon romance and sexual attraction and all of that, which is okay to have those desires, but if it's, solely the basis of why you want it, then I don't feel like that's, a divine counterpart. It goes beyond our desires. It's the truest divine order of things. It's a purpose to it. There's a purpose for your connection. It's um, divine mission behind it, divine purpose behind it. And that's not to say that you cannot serve your mission or walk your truth, walk your path without another person on your side. It's the divine essence, a divine energy, whether you call it God, whether you call it divine intelligence, whether you call it the universe. That's the sole purpose of it. That is the whole reason for the connection. It's not about you two in essence. It's about the spiritual order of it. So with that being said, I do believe that there is someone out there for everyone. And that's not to say that we're not meant to have someone that we enjoy and have fun with and all that. But, what people have to be careful what they're asking for when they're asking for like a soulmate or like a spiritual partner, because what you're asking for is way deeper than, the simple thing is like boy meets girl or whatever, boy meets boy or girl meets girl, whatever, coming together and falling in love or having sex, and that's all it is to the relationship. Live happily ever after, have some kids, and cool, whatever. I feel that's easy. But what you ask for, a spiritual connection, there's so much to it. There's growth involved. There's pushing yourself out of your comfort zone and evolving and transforming and healing and releasing a lot of things that most people sweep under the rug and don't want to face and see. So you have to be very mindful of what type of connections you're asking for, because it's not easy. And with that comes seasons of singlehood. I truly believe that when you ask for somebody that equally matches who you are and the highest form of what you're seeking in yourself and your life and the call and promise that you have over your life, you automatically you gotta go within yourself. You go through that period of hermitness. You go through that period of solitude and singlehood where you may not have the luxury to date a lot of people or have the luxury to have sexual partners, all up in your DMs and all that. It may not be that for everybody because you're being worked on. You're being healed. So it's a blessing, but at the same time, it's kind of like a curse too at the same time. But yeah, just be mindful of what y'all ask. I'm just saying, y'all don't have to agree with me. I'm not telling anybody to agree with me. But if you resonate with that, cool. If not, or at least some part of it. But yeah, that's just my take. Anyway, enough with the long spill. So welcome to my channel, y'all. My name is Walu Wild Child Readings. Well, actually, my real name is Chenoa. But welcome to my channel, you guys. If you guys are new. If you guys are not familiar with my readings, I always have to put out the disclaimer that these readings are general, collectively based. These are not personal readings. They're not subject to resonate with everybody, at least not in its full, full reading. It could resonate partially. Some bits and pieces may resonate, or it could just be that it's not for you. So if that's the case, leave it behind. But you always got to take your discernment with you when you watch readings to know, okay, if this is for me, process it within yourself and say, is this for me or not? If you guys would like a personal reading, check the description box below for the link to my website. The only way that you're ever really going to know if a reading is for you is via getting a personal reading. So it is what it is. All right, so I'm going to use the Mystic Moon Twin Flame Messages card just to see like what's like the energy surrounding the situation with you and your God mate. And I want to also say, you guys, you don't have to know who this person is. You may have not met anybody yet, but you know that there's somebody out there for you. You know that for a fact. You've prayed on it, or you've asked for it, you've been manifesting it or setting affirmations. I hate to like go on tangents, but I just want to make things clear with y'all, because these are very sensitive readings to me, because a lot of people take love readings seriously, but the topic of like the one, or the topic of what we call now twin flames and soulmates and all these other titles and labels we have, when we get into the topic of that, it's very, very sensitive to people. It's very, very important to people. And I don't want to lead anybody astray. I want to be a pure vessel for the divine, the Most High God, the God of all things, to bring forth truth to people and help those who are seeking clarity, or at least give them a portion of some clarity if I can. But if you guys have someone specific in mind, that's cool. But what works best for me with watching readings is I don't go in with any specific expectations. And if I'm like looking at readings about soulmates or twin flames and stuff like that, it helps me not to think about a specific person. Don't have anybody in mind. Even if you think you might have an inkling, or you think you know, or whatever, go in with an open heart and open mind and discernment to hear what's being said and register within you. And if there's confirmation in what you feel or what you know, then of course apply that. But don't confuse yourself, because if you're trying to make it something that it's not meant to be and pinpoint it on a person, then it can cause confusion. So that's just what I would suggest. So just whatever resonates with you, go with what you feel. So Most High God, I thank you for this love and guidance, truth and clarity in this reading. And I ask that this reading be divinely protected, divinely guided. Thank you to my ancestors and spirit guides who lovingly guide me and assist me to the path of truth. For all those that are here watching this reading, who are here to receive divine guidance and truth, I ask that the Most High God protect them, seal them with love light. May their discernment be intact. May any connections, if it be of the will, Most High God, of these individuals, to release connections that no longer serve them. Bonds that are not equally balanced with their soul purpose, their soul mission, their life purpose for themselves. Any connection that is stagnating them or holding them back. Any deception, any illusions surrounding love and relationships or partnerships. Please remove those energies if it be in the will of those that are viewing this video. Thank you. May the truth come out. May the divine truth, the whole truth. May my ego be casted aside. My personal opinions, my personal feelings be casted aside during the time of this reading. Unless you call me forth in this reading to bring anything up. Thank you. What is the energy surrounding this situation? Where are both parties at? What is the energy? This is timeless. This can resonate whenever you watch it, y'all. Okay? I know I screwed things up, and I honestly have no idea how to fix it. I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. So, this is an energy of two people. You're not ready for whatever you're trying to push, or it's not time for something to come together. It could be different for everyone. You could be with someone right now and you may want to move in together. You may want to get married. You may want to do some sort of work together, or you may be single but dating, or whatever the energy or the situation is. It's not time for something just yet. This is still some work that needs to be done. I have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. So it could be that this is a dialogue energetically between the two of you. The things that are not spoken or said, or cannot be expressed, or unable to be verbalized for whatever reason. It is Mercury retrograde. I have a feeling that things may have, something may have been moving forward, and it may have come to an abrupt end because it was not time, or someone may have caused some sort of disruption in the connection, whether it was you or the other person or other people involved. It's not time, okay? So someone is trying to fix the situation, but at the same time fix themselves. They're still keeping you in their mind and in their heart, or vice versa. You're still keeping this person in your mind and your heart as you get yourself together. But just understand that this right now, whatever is happening, they have to do whatever they're doing right now, whatever they're being guided to do, or whatever their personal free will experience or choice of whatever they're doing right now. That's what they're doing. So the timing is not right, I guess you could say. The bottom card says, please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. I don't know how I feel anymore. So someone's confused about what they truly feel and what they really want. It has nothing to do with you. When a person is directionless, they're confused about themselves, confused about their life. They're really no good to anybody else right now. So whether that's both of you or whether that's one of you, doesn't matter. Take what resonates. All right, let's see what the energy is surrounding this. Healing that wanted to come out. Healthy dynamic in March. So the reason why things are not where they need to be right now is because there's healing that needs to take place. And what healing that brings a more healthier situation to come through. Healthier dynamic, a more healthier bond to take place. The month of March could represent that something significant happens in March, or due to some healing, there may be more of a more peaceful time during the time of March or springtime, or one of you guys could be born in March. That could be something significant as well. But I feel more so that there's something significant that's going to take place in March. And just know that this is a time of healing for both parties, not just one. We can never have too much healing, never too much time for introspection, evolution, and growth. We're continuously doing that anyway. So let's see what the tarot has to say. So let's look at your energy first, and then we'll look at the other party's energy and where they are, the connection of where you guys are with each other. Where's the viewer? Where's the viewer? Most high God, thank you. Queen of Cups. So someone is very focused on healing right now, focused on their hearts, focused on their desires of their heart, focusing on what it is that they truly desire as far as love goes, life. I feel like this may be, with the Sun card, it's like a challenging time, not really sure how things are going to move forward, or it's because you're going through this birthing process within yourself. You're giving birth to a new you, a new aspect of you, and it's a challenge that comes with this because it's this energy of not knowing it's like this unknown energy, and kind of feeling caught between two worlds at the same time mentally, trying to discern and clarify things, you know, trying to utilize your intuition versus your logic, or a lot of past energies, past thoughts are coming up to the surface to be removed and released. Or as you step into this new energy, this new time, all of this energy is being released. All of these thoughts are coming up. All of these, some of you guys, there's a lot of insomnia. You're not able to sleep at night. This may be a time where you're having to trust yourself. Spirit's trying to teach you a new level of confidence in yourself, and trusting your intuition, trusting your path, trusting the divine, trusting the universe, trusting your ancestors, your spirit guides. So all of that is coming into play. So there's there's this energy of confusion at the same time, kind of feeling stuck, trying to make sense of everything. Um, because you're coming into a new cycle, I feel, with the World card. And the Sun card can also represent that as well. But you're coming into a new cycle, and it's like all of these different factors and energies and situations and people may be coming up because they're being eclipsed out of your life. So this is also a time for you to see your strength, to recognize how far you've come, even in the midst of a challenging time. The foundation that you stand on is everything. It's everything that you've gone through, everything that you've witnessed, everything that you've overcome, everything that you will become, everything that you have learned. This is the process before the closure, if that makes sense, before the closing out. And what's behind you is these lower energies, these lower vibrational connections, these fears, these doubts, the things that have been holding you back, long rooted, deep rooted fears that have kept you in these spaces for too long, far too long. Negative beliefs that you've subscribed to, could be a connection that does not serve you, tainted bonds and connections, unhealthy to the point where they're very toxic. They could be based off of superficiality, connections that have taken you off of your path, took you away from your true authentic self, distractions. These types of things are being left behind as we speak. So if you look at what's before you, you have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is that you will be closing some things out. It may require, for some of you, this may require having to let things go, and it may be a difficult time because you may be at a place or a tough position where you have to end a relationship. And when I say relationship, I just don't mean romantic ones. Any type of connection, you might have to let go of certain type of bonds that just don't feed your soul anymore, and you may feel guilty for doing this. They may end in a way of, being forced, because sometimes we are stubborn and we don't listen, we don't take heed to our intuition or what we're being divinely guided to do. So sometimes the divine has to step in and make way for whatever needs to be done. So if there's something or someone that you need to leave behind and you have a hard time doing it and you're not doing it, it may require some sort of disappointment in order for it to happen. Like, the nail in the coffin, like, this is the last straw. It may require that. It may require some sort of betrayal or deceit in order for you to end this. But take what resonates. Your attitude is very optimistic to, it's like this open-heartedness and maybe even a dreamy energy. You could be in this state of believing where you have no evidence, or leaning and trusting on, the divine or the universe or whatever you want to call it, or trusting your heart, or trusting your desires, or just believing in love. Like, your heart is open. It's in a space of, even though I don't know, you're still in a state. I'm trying to articulate this. I'm trying to make sense of this in the best way. With the Page of Cups, I get like this innocent or this childlike heart and openness, and being rooted in what you feel, and remaining not just optimistic, because I already said that, but it's optimistic to your dreams and your goals, and trying to just hold faith into something, even if it doesn't have anything to do with love or connection. It could be other things going on in your life. And I see you guys being more sociable, or just being more connected with like-minded people a part of your soul tribe, your soul group. You may have support of other people around you that are just like you, or maybe going through the same situations or similar times in their life. Doesn't have to be that we're all going through, spiritual connections. It could be, we're going through a time where we are still figuring out our life purposes, or, we're going through something. And this is a support group or system that you are a part of, that's helping you and influencing you, I feel, for the best. So pay attention to those that actually support you and are helping you. Then you have the Temperance card. So the Temperance, I feel that you are hopeful that, and you know that spirit is working on you. You know that this is a time of healing. You know this is a time of, you know, growth and evolution and balance and harmony within the self. You know that the reason why your divine connection has not come fully together yet, because there's still work and healing that needs to be done. But your fear is based off of timing. You may be very focused and very attached to the timing of all of this. But with the Queen of Wands, I get that there's this empowerment that comes out of all of this energy, because I love the Queen of Cups because she's very loving, very nurturing, very sweet. But at times she can be quite a bit of a pushover. She can be too giving, to where she doesn't have those boundaries. But with the Queen of Wands, she has good attributes and she also has negative attributes. But I feel with the Queen of Wands is knowing your power, knowing who you are spiritually, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. But I feel more so this is more feminine energies, or people who are more receptive energies, or more receptive to the connection versus the other, that may identify with this. But just take what resonates. But I feel this is a restructuring of self in your DNA, the very being of who you are. Like, you have some very, very powerful angels and guides that are helping you. And you're blessed to have some sort of support, whether this is near or far. You have support nonetheless. And this is you coming out spiritually strong and knowing what your purpose is, or knowing what your mission is, or knowing who you are, knowing what the next step is. So that is what I'm getting for you. So we'll look at their energy. But let me let my cat in the house. Give me 1 second. I can't pause the video because it doesn't have pause option. Alright, just need to let her in. Okay, so let's move on to them. So the signs, I'm just going to call it the signs that I see. I do see fire energy. You got the Sun, which is Leo. You got Temperance, which is Sag. The Queen of Wands can also be Aries energy too. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Queen of Cups represents Cancers, Scorpios, and Pisces. The Three of Cups specifically, though, is Cancer energy. But I also see the Page of Cups as Pisces. So you have the Two of Swords, which represents Libra. The Ten of Swords is Gemini. And the Devil is Capricorn. But this does not have to be anybody's specific signs. This could be time frames or seasons of those zodiac signs. So just take what resonates. Oh, Ali. Okay, she keeps interrupting my reading, so I apologize, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into their energy. Or whoever, let's just say, just divine spirit, regardless of whoever is in mind, in the conscious mind of these, you know, whoever is watching this video, I ask to tap into the true counterpart. If it be that it is a person in mind, you know the truth of that. But we're going to tap into, my intention is to tap into the true divine mate, regardless of anyone's intentions, motives, desires, just divine counterparts of these individuals. Those that are open to hear the messages of where their true divine counterpart, what is going on with their energy, whether it be who they know it to be or not, who the divine, true divine mate is, that is ordained for them. Where is this person's energy? Where is this person's energy, Most High God? Thank you. Thank you. Divine Spirit, where is this person's energy with this connection? Where are they at? Okay, Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Three of Wands, Emperor, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Why did I say Three of Wands? Nine of Wands, and Four of Swords. They have a lot of, well, let's see, Four Swords, Three Wands. Yeah. So they have a lot of air and fire energy and some earth. A lot of fire, because you got the Emperor too, and the Emperor is Aries. That's also the divine masculine energy, so this could be more towards the masculine sides of things, okay? So the Ten of Swords, overall, this person's energy, they do feel depleted and defeated. They may be going through a time of where they're just not trusting right now, or they don't feel like it's safe to trust anything or anyone. This person may have gone through they may have had a betrayal or something. Something took place. This person is just kind of tapped out mentally, I feel, to be honest with you. Because the issue here with the Seven of Wands is that this person may have been looking towards, okay. The grass looked greener on the other side. That's what I'm saying. Because the Seven of Swords, he's looking at the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles standing on some grass, you know. It looks abundant. It's fruitful. It's, you know, infinite from where we can see. And they were looking towards this. This opportunity looked like it was going to be beneficial. Like it was going to move somewhere. It was going to actually go in a distant horizon. Maybe they were looking towards the future with someone else, or like, well, maybe I should just focus on career. Let me just focus on being, you know, a fuck boy or a fuck girl right now. I don't really want to focus on love or this person. Basically, it has nothing to do with you. That's the thing. Like, even on the surface, it may seem that this person was like, I'm looking towards the other side of things because it looks better over here than this. Or if they don't know you and they've never met you, or you never met each other, period, you don't know that you two exist, this person, whatever spirit has got their focus towards and where they know they need to be, they thought it was better to go elsewhere and distract themselves. But what they're really doing is distracting themselves from themselves. Has nothing to do with the other partner. Because this is a period right now where our focus needs to be more so on ourselves and getting ourselves together for ourselves and for, you know, our divine walk in life, period. Wherever our purpose are, whatever we're meant to do, you know, get ourselves back to ourselves. So the Page of Pentacles is like, this person still has a lot to learn. They have a lot of lessons that they still are learning. They're still, they might be a baby on their spiritual journey. They may have gone through their awakening for the first time, or they're at this period where they're still learning a lesson and they're at the beginning stages of whatever they're learning. And I feel like what's happening is that this person wants to move forward before it's time, but this person may be trying to escape from whatever the lesson is, whether they know this or not. They're trying to escape what is being presented to them, or what is given to them. Okay, I get that this person is usually confident and maybe very sure of themselves, or very outgoing person, very well liked person. So if this is like a heavy energy for them, they don't want to even look at it. They don't want to face the fact that something is wrong, or that someone betrayed them or lied to them, or that certain things are not what they seem. With the Two of Wands, I feel this is a spiritual decision or choice that they need to make. They're still exploring their options. So this could be spiritually, or exploring their options with like dating and love and stuff like that. But I feel like they're putting this energy behind them. They've already made some sort of decision. So here with the Emperor, this person is walking into some sort of truth. This person is stepping into their power to some degree. Wherever, but I feel like it's like a progress, you know. It's not like fully like, oh, I know who I am, I just know everything in this position. It's enough to where you need to be, wherever you're required to be at this time. I feel like that's where they're headed, and they're taking things slow. I feel like this person has good intentions. I feel like this person is very down to earth for the most part. They just may be very frivolous with their actions, or just kind of walking like a chicken with their head cut off. Not so much direction, but they are getting in a position where they are going to have a plan for themselves. They are going to have a better sense of direction. So their adversities is what's inspiring them to move forward or away even. So this is what's inspiring whatever they're doing. So whether this is them trying to run away from certain things, or them saying to themselves like, I can't, you know, I can't run anymore. I need to focus on what needs to get right within myself. I need to to figure out what's going on inside of me, or what I need to be doing in life. Where am I headed, or what's my next step with such and such, or this situation. So this individual right here, I feel like they fear challenges, or they fear that, looking back at what has happened to them with the Nine of Wands, they don't like a lot of opposition in life, and that comes with the territory sometimes. Like, who likes opposition? Who likes challenges? Who likes to go through these dark night of the souls? But we have to go through them because they better us each and every time. We're much more wiser, you know, and it benefits other people that may benefit off of our knowledge and our wisdom, you know. So as we go along, we learn from the people ahead of us, and the people behind that are catching up, they learn from us. So I feel that this person, they want to be hopeful and optimistic that they'll get a handle on this. So they need something like as a crutch to get them through this time. So they could be distracting themselves with something or someone, whatever it is, or just being like pretending that there's nothing that they need to look at. But there's a point in, or there's a place in them that knows that there's a point that they have to address these things that come up. So this person is going to spend some time in solitude. They may already be in this place of solitude where if this person is religious or they're spiritual, they may be praying, they may be meditating, they may be just reflecting a lot, because they know deep down inside that this is important. Whatever's being presented with the Page of Pentacles, this is a time to get grounded and to root themselves, not be so frivolous and just so like throw everything to the wind and just keep it moving, and I don't have a care in the world about anything, because I feel like it's separating them from the purpose of what they need to see within themselves. There's things that they still are healing, I feel, with the Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, or the Knight of Pentacles. So this person could also be an earth sign or fire sign or air sign, because that's dominant in this. So you do have a lot of Sagittarius energy. The 10 and the 9 of Wands are Sag cards. You have 2 Aries cards, the 2 of Wands and the Emperor. You have the 10 of Swords, which is Gemini. The 7 and the 6 of Swords are Aquarius cards, and Libra with the 4 of Swords. Could also be some earth signs, Taurus, Virgos, or Capricorns, but take what resonates. And if it's not that this is any of their signs, it could just be that this is a time frame or a season. Okay. So let's see where you guys are with each other. How do you feel about each other? How do you see each other? And so on and so forth. Six cards for each person. 6 cards each person. Top row will be the viewers. Bottom row will be the divine partner, the counterpart, the mate, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Being guided to split the deck. So this is your deck. Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Wands, and the Emperor with the Knight of Wands at the bottom. See what their energy is. 5 of Wands. I hope this isn't crooked. I hope y'all can see these cards. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords again. Queen of Swords now, and the Empress. Oh, y'all see that? You got the Emperor and the Empress like right up in each other's faces. Like, what's up? Like, same position. That's dope. I like this. See, I like when spirit, I like that. That's dope. Okay, anyway, the Judgment card is at the bottom for them. The Hierophant is at the top. So I'm gonna put these back together. So Your feelings are being influenced by your thoughts, because the Page of Swords is an air sign. This has nothing to do with emotions, but this is in the emotional position. So whatever your thoughts are of this person, it is influencing your feelings, or whatever your feelings are influencing what you think about this person. So you have some sort of perspective of this person. You may feel like you also need the truth. You may feel like you need some clarity about this. Maybe you feel like you don't really know how you feel about this person. You know, maybe you've changed. A lot of your perception or ideals or thoughts have changed about love. Or for some of you, it's because you don't even know who this person is to begin with. So you're kind of, it's like a mystery to you. You feel like this person is a mystery. I don't know too much, or I don't know anything at all, or I don't know what to think. But take what resonates. You see this person as the King of Pentacles. You see this person as very fruitful, very abundant. Everything that you may want, you see this person as has it all together. Or, you know, you would think that whoever my divine mate is, they have to be, you know, established in life, or whether that be materialistically, or this is a person that's well-rounded within themselves. They know who they are, they know what they want in life. You know, they have a divine plan, they have a purpose. They're either walking in that or doing that, or, you know, they have everything together. Basically, this is what you see, or this is how you see them already. You see them as abundant. You see them having good qualities. You see them as a catch. That's the type of vibe I'm getting. But this can be your ideals if you've never met this person, or you don't know who they are. You have like an ideal of what they would carry, or what they would embody, or what they must carry and embody. So this whole situation right now is teaching you to go with the flow. It's teaching you to trust in divine order, trust in the universe, trust in the unfoldment of things. Know that you're being divinely guided, divinely led, that certain things are already divinely in place. So it's teaching you pretty much to surrender and trust and go with the flow, or maybe even to consult your spirit guides, or your ancestors, or your angels. And I'm going to look at the angels that are assigned to the situation right now. Oops, sorry. The Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands, deep down or subconsciously, this could be a hidden desire that you have, but I feel like you kind of want to be there for this person. You want to be their support system, or you subconsciously, it's kind of like you may want to subconsciously fight this person's battles for them, or step in some way and fight with them. That's the vibe I get. But your conscious desire is that you want this person whole. That's the real deal. You want this person whole as the Emperor. You want them in their true, when a place, how do I explain this? This is a place of them being in their divine truth, their divine power. This is the divine masculine card. The King of Pentacles is cool. You know, the King of Wands, the King of Cups and Swords and all that, that's cool. But this is everything. Like, he's got it all. He's well-rounded. He's number 4, right? He's the 4th major arcana, so that means he's got all of the elements intact. Fire, air, water, earth. He's got all of everything in alignment and in place. He's rooted, he's founded, he's grounded. That's what you're really wanting. So for them, their feelings are based off of some sort of action, something that took place. With the 5 of Wands, they have 2 5s, by the way, so something shifted their perception or their feelings of you. The 5 of Wands is that they may feel a little bit of at odds with you, or adversity, kind of feeling like this comparison, and it's coming from a place of not feeling good enough for you, because they kind of see you as someone who maybe ghosted them, left them out in the cold. Maybe you blocked this person, maybe you guys got into an argument, or maybe this person just kind of feels that their dating pool is like nothing, like it's nothing but hoes. Excuse my language. This is me like coming through, but no judgment. This is just what I'm getting. But like, they're looking at this as literally like there's nothing but hoes out here, or just doggish people, or everybody is, you know, there's no one available to me. They're kind of looking at slim to none, like the dating pool is just BS right now. And if they're with someone else, they feel like there's nothing but adversity, and they feel like looking at you like as well, like the enemy, or some sort of adversity with each other. You guys just aren't getting along for whatever reason. They feel like you may have stepped away from them because of some sort of drama, or that they needed to walk away from you because of some sort of drama, because they see you as a person that walked away, or someone that maybe that they didn't acknowledge or appreciate fully at the time. Because I feel like you guys did have some sort of dealings with each other, and then you guys recently may have had a falling out, or if you don't know each other yet, then this is just where they're at within themselves and they're dating. They just don't feel like you're out there, if that makes sense. They don't feel like there's any good catches out here. With the Four of Swords, they're learning to pray. They're learning to either pray or meditate or go within, not trying to figure everything out on their own. Like, this is like, I need to sit this one out, and I need to really sit with myself. I really need to go within, or I need to speak to God, or I need to speak to the universe, or I need to speak to my ancestors, or I just need to reflect. I need to go within. So this is what they're learning at this time. This is, you know, they may have been put in a place where they have no choice but to do this. And with the Queen of Swords, I feel like on a subconscious level, what they desire is they desire for you to like be forthcoming about something. They want you to say something. They want you to be direct. They may want you to let them know why you cut them off, if you cut each other off, if you stopped talking, or why you guys had a falling out, or why did you block them, or something like that. Like, they want to know the truth. They want you to be direct with them, or tell them what it is that you want. Teach me how to treat you, or show me what it is that you want from me. So but consciously what they want is they want the Empress. They want this woman that has it all. And I don't feel like this is superficial things, because this is the planet of Venus, but Venus can represent beauty, but beauty, who's to say that it's all physical? So they do want this home, this connection that is very comfortable and home-like, and a connection where they may want a straightforward, forthcoming goddess, divine queen, or feminine, or whatever. But the truth is, they want an Empress that isn't all like, oh, this is what I want. Kind of, I get like this masculine vibe from the Queen of Swords in this instance right now. Like, she's kind of like too much. But with the Empress, she's subtle. She's this, you know, cool, calm, collected queen. Like, she knows what she wants, and she also has boundaries. You know, she will love you and respect you and allow you to do you and be on your own, because you notice how your subconscious desires, both of you, they're kind of codependent, if that makes sense. But you're consciously, which is cool. I don't know why the subconscious would be registering things like that, but it is what it is. But on a conscious level, and that could be that your conscious level is not like what you're awakened to and what you are thinking like, oh yeah, I want this, this, and this, and that. Your conscious self could be your higher self. This is your higher self's desires, I feel, wants this equal balance, give and take, and union, because they don't want a woman that's combative and that's telling them what to do. They want to be in alignment. So it's funny that it's crazy how spirit works. It's just crazy. Because the same exact position for the both of you, you got the masculine for this position, and then you got the Empress of what you truly want, divine, your higher selves consciously want, which is dope. It's cool. I like how spirit works. And this is a rare pool. Not do you get counterparts all the time like this. So this is the highest state of a counterpart. This is that divine, godly, pure essence bond. This is a connection that has a plan, that has a goal, that's in a mission. Like, we both ready. We're rooted in ourselves. What's good? Let's do it. That's really what you truly want. You don't want to be like, oh, I want to pick him up and I want to baby him and I want to fight his battles, and they don't want a person that's telling them, oh, you need to get this together and you got to do this, and if you don't do this, and I'm leaving you and I'm done with you. They don't want that. Of course, everyone loves assertion and things like that, but they don't want to have to be told how to do it and how to love you and how to be there and how to be a man or how to be a woman, whatever. They want someone that they're equally balanced and yoked with, or on the same level with, in a healthy, balanced place. So that's dope. Let's see where you guys are, or the angels that surround your connection, the angels that are assigned to the situation right now. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's see what angels are assigned to you and what angels are assigned to them, and then the connection. Let's see. They told me to pull 4 for them, okay? I'll listen. Angel assigned to this connection at this time. What are the angels that are working towards this connection or working on the connection? Okay. Alrighty, so for you, viewer, the angels that are working with you is the angel of white light and the angel of bullying prevention. So you guys may be cleansing your energy from spiritual attacks or people, you know, this could be people picking on you, coming at you. So you have angels that are defending you and protecting you from people that are you know, being slightly pests or annoyances, or people that are criticizing you, people that are actively doing things to spite you or hurt you in some way. Bullying in some way, like we're adults, so the word bullying, it makes me think of like school or something, but literally for some of you guys, you could be in school. If you're young watching my channel, I don't know. I mean, I know I attract different types of viewers and things like that. So you could be in high school. Who knows? You could be in high school. You can be in college. And you may be dealing with bullies and people picking on you and people trying to make you feel uncomfortable and doubt yourself. Or you could be an adult and still deal with people like this in the workplace, or people actively in your life that, you know, family or so-called friends or whatever. You might be dealing with this. And I feel like your angels are here to cleanse your energy, cleanse you and protect you and surround you with this white light to keep this energy from you. So that's what's the angels that surround you. For the angels that surround them, you have angel of relationships, angel of nature, angel of detoxification, and angel of truth. So for this person, the angels, they have a lot of angels that's working around them right now, because I feel like they have a false sense of what relationships are. And like I said, they've gone through, they may be going through a toxic time right now. So I'll do a separate video on it. I'll do a separate video on people that are dealing with third-party situations, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like they could be in a situation where they just got out of a toxic relationship, or if it's not a romantic one, then it's like breaking free from people that are toxic and breaking free from toxic beliefs about relationships and false love and identities and things like that. So they're being worked on with this. An angel of nature, I feel like the angel of nature is helping them get more in tune with who they are, the essence of who they are, their true self. So they're going through healing process. This could also be healing their heart chakra. Angel of detoxification, things are being removed out of their life. They're going through a cleansing process. They're releasing, they're healing. They may be letting go of addictions. I heard video games. I don't know why, but I heard video games. Eating habits, drinking, smoking habits, drugs, other drugs, sex, pornography, anger issues, depression. So they're being cleansed out. Angel of truth. Yes, so they're being awakened to their divine truth, their divine path. They're being awakened to their spiritual gifts as well, I'm getting to. So the angel that surrounds this connection, you have angel of good news, number 14. So the angel that surrounds us is that your guides are wanting to give you blessings and good news surrounding your connection. They only want the best for you. So even if, you know, you got to go through the storm in order to see the good, that's what it takes, and that's what they're going to put you through, because they're trying to bring stability and structure into your love life and in your relationships and with yourself, most importantly. So they're helping you bring some sort of shifting and changing and structure with this, okay? so that they can show you this is a vision of all the goodness that can come from this connection, not just solely between the two of you, but individually, or what you can accomplish spiritually and what you can accomplish in the material world and things like that. She's seeing visions of all these different things. It's a house, travel, I'm just saying so many different things. Like, there's so much ahead, and you may be getting visions. Both of you guys may be doing this, and this comes with a change or a shift in your life. So let's do, is there anything else this person may want to say to you? I'm going to use my own cards. I'm going to use my own cards. Your standards are grand. How can I measure up? I'm scared. I took you for granted, and I want you here. Okay. So this person is saying that your standards are grand. You have high standards, but not like in a way that they're judging you, but they're saying that you have great standards. You know, the standards that you're looking for in a mate, or who you are and what you represent and embody, is great. How can I measure up to that? So they still don't feel like they're ready for you. And be glad that this is what they're seeing in you, because that means that they know that you are highly valuable, and that they don't want to step to you half-assed, and you're being divinely protected from prematurely getting into some shit that's just not ready yet. Excuse my language, but it is what it is. I want you here. So they want you with them. They do want you to be there. They do want to be with you. This person is scared. So this person is not ready yet. It is what it is. They're not ready yet. And they recognize and they know in their heart, because I colored this with green. I was given specific instructions like what color markers to use when I channeled these messages a while back when I made them. I made like separate ones, and now it's like this big thing of different cards. But anyway, I took you for granted with the green reminds me of the heart chakra. So deep down in the heart, and what they truly feel is they did take you for granted. And that's what they want you to know. So let's pull an advice card, and that will conclude our reading. If you guys are interested in your own divine partnership readings or any other readings with me, you guys can check out my website, and the link to my website will be in the description box. You guys can book with me. Email me if you guys have questions about my readings or availability. So let's see, what's your advice? What is your spiritual guides, your ancestors who lovingly guide you and assist you? What is their advice for you when it comes to this? Thank you. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, and playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So Spirit is telling you, by loving yourself and by seeing your value, because a lot of us don't see that sometimes. You know, we might know that, you know, I'm valuable. Yeah, I'm a good catch, or I'm this, or I'm that. I have these qualities, or I look good. You know, sometimes I might look good and whatever. Whatever the case may be. You got to see yourself in the way that the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, your angels, your ancestors truly see you. You have to see yourself in the highest form, and that when you see this for yourself, your heart automatically opens, and it trusts that you're capable of having that great love, that true divine love. And some of us have never really known that love. We never really experienced it with another person. We may have experienced it with the universe, the love that the universe or God or our angels have, or maybe our father or our mother has for us, but we maybe not even that. But to experience it with another person, we have not yet experienced that. I feel like that's what the angels are saying. So you personally, by loving yourself and knowing who you are and respecting yourself and starting to say no to the things and the people that do not see this for you, automatically helps you to see it more. And you start to attract a vibration of circumstances and situations that align with you knowing who you are and what you deserve. And Spirit also wants you to lighten up when it comes to your love life. Like, this doesn't have to be as hard as it is, even through the dark night of the souls and the healings and the restructuring ourselves and preparing ourselves for certain things. See this journey as like a childlike essence where you don't have to know everything. You don't have to know everything right now. You don't have to take everything so personal. Just take it easy. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your journey. Have fun. And you'll find that you'll start to attract what's truly meant for you, what's of your highest good. You'll not just love-wise, but career, you know, soul tribe people, you know, opportunities, insights. You'll just start to attract all types of gifts and blessings. So just keep these things in mind. Hopefully this reading resonated with whomever it was meant to resonate with. If it didn't resonate, maybe next time, or hopefully this reading will lead you to find the person that is meant to resonate with you. So much love. Feel free to like or share this video with someone, or just share it publicly. And subscribe if you guys haven't already. I greatly appreciate everybody. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.